And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Deal, y'all. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Yeah, you feel me? Let me get my light. Yeah, man. Where my light at? There it go. My young light, man. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing. Like could crack in this thing, man. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe to all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use and some knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that subscribe button right there. Become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell right there at the top. Hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on over here at TNN Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles. Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. They out now, as well as my newest project, Still Better Off Without You. Go ahead and get into that, man. Plus my newest single, Mention Me, is out now. Make sure you get into that, man. I'll be giving y'all some more music this week because y'all know I'll be giving y'all this fire, man. And you better believe I'm working on a new project. I'll say this. The best rapper coming out of LA, do the news. Yeah, boy. If you think I'm lying, go slide into my music, bro. I'm finna have a lot of big things coming, and I guarantee you, here at TNN Trap News Network, we'll be the firest thing coming out of the LA rap scene. The most firest thing. You feel me? I don't care how hard words are. I said what I said. Firest. Either way it go, man. Shout out to Spider Loke. Shout out to Spider Loke, man. We using another one of his videos. We got Munchie B and Spider Loke on Bricc Baby and DW Flame. We finna jump into this Contiana, man, without no further do's or don'ts. We finna jump right into this. Oh, if you're trying to win $100, man, a $50 two different ways, drop a comment because the best comment of the month of March will receive a $50 cash app as well as the top comment between now and 7,000 subscribers will receive a $50 cash app as well. If you want to win $100, get us to 7,000 subscribers between now and April 1st. I will give away another $100 to the top commenter if we get another 1,000 subscribers between now and April 1st. That is the deadline. We got to get there. We at 6,170. We can do it. And I'll give y'all another $100. I ain't tripping. If you're trying to figure out who won the last $50, go back and watch the last video. I said at the end of the video. I ain't gonna keep saying it. He know who he is, and he know he got until Monday to claim his chili, or it ain't gonna be no chili for him to claim. But we finna jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, shout out to DW Flame and Bricc Baby. Even with the big hoopla over that.
Hey, hold that right there, because the thing with that, based on when people put stuff on the
Now, this is very interesting because Munchie B's hood historically has beef with Bricc Baby's hood. And I'm not going to say it's an ally, but it's on the cooler side with DW Flame's beef. However, Munchie B has proven to be pretty neutral and non-biased in situations in the past. So I am actually interested in hearing Munchie B's rendition of what happened, as well as, you know, his thoughts and opinions on the situation. But let's keep going.
internet, you giving everybody a shot to give them their opinion and all that. I was go just scratch the surface and then kind of put it in your lap. You know what I mean? Because for one, you from neighborhood. For one, for two, you a Crip, and for three, I be trying to like play. I be trying to be kind of like politically correct. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just scratch the surface and not be so opinionated.
I didn't mean to get ahead of the interview.
I mean, I respect Munchie B. I just gained a lot of respect for Munchie B in this little moment right here. And here's the reason why. He is staying in his lane. He understands that could be a very touchy situation because historically, Munchie B's fraternity and Bricc Baby's fraternity, they don't get along at all. They are mortal enemies. You feel me? This is a Batman and Joker type situation to the max. You feel me? So we're going to see, you know, who's who and who's what. However, I say all that to say this. With their hoods being mortal enemies, for Munchie B to be so cognizant of his situation and have the foresight to say, you know what, I'm not going to dig deep into this and give too much of my opinion, but I'm going to scratch the surface, open up the conversation, and, you know, give him a chance to speak. Give him a chance to hear it in. Because, again, Munchie B did make a real point. You know, Spider Loke, this has a lot more to do with your political side than mine. And if we're on the political side of things, Munchie B technically, if we're speaking politics, shouldn't be commenting on it. However, this is not the politics. This is the internet space. So again, man, I am actually interested in hearing what Munchie B has to say. And for those of y'all who are in the comments like, well, play the video then so we can hear what Munchie B has to say. You could always go watch the original content, big dog. You don't have to sit here and listen to my opinions. But y'all on this reaction channel because you want my reaction. Please, Stop watching right now. Go over to Street TV. There you go, right there at the top left. It's right there. Go support Spider-Loc. Run his numbers up. Don't watch it here. Go watch it there. But if you're watching it here, you don't get my opinion. That's it. And if you don't like it, you can get a bowl of Pen 15s. Go get. If you don't know what a Pen 15 is, get a piece of paper, write PEN 15, and read that. And then you can put a bunch of them in a bowl. You can get a spoon and you can eat them. You can eat a bowl of Pen 15s, dog, for sure.
Back.
No. That's just how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Deal shit.
But all right. And it's funny you bring up Bricc, baby, because this is the reason why I'm about to ask you your opinion on this. Because back, you older than me, but it's still the same. Well, all right, no. It ain't about age. All right, pre the internet. If you the face of your hood, I think of people like Dulo from NHP, maybe Keita Rock from 60s, Monster from H.A. Gangster, B Brazy from Devin Lanes. So I'm like,
Snoop from East Coast, 6ix9ine. Was the face of the set back when they was doing their shit with the rap.
there you go there. So you got like that. Those are the faces. So these days,
Back 10 had it for the Queen because we wouldn't even know who they was.
oh, he had it for the city of Inglewood.
Dog had it for the whole Long Beach. I get your point. Okay, yep,
All right, and this pre-internet.
correct.
So these days, if somebody be like, I'm the face of my hood, what do that entail?
Okay. I think because having the face of the hood, no hood really had no face. You had the G homie, like in my hood historically, before internet, way before internet, 9-7 Crip, first thing come to mind was J-Box, Merc, couple names, but J-Box, you really from 9-7 Crip, so that's the face of the hood. To that degree, it's different. Del Dog being the face of the main streets. That's a different thing than what Bricc Baby's saying. Bricc Baby is talking in the age of media. I'm the one over there with the most visibility. That's like what he's saying. Because Nipsey was the face of the 60s in that sense, but I can't say Nipsey was ever the face of the 60s like Del Dog was the face of the main streets, or how Gangsta has known to be the face of the Santanas at certain times before media.
Oh, and that was another example. I was about to say Turtle.
Or like Turtle, even
Right.
more so than Gangsta. How Turtle was synonymous with the face of the Tanners. Nipsey was the face of the 60s merged with entertainment and media, not just based on...
So I get what Spider-Loc is saying. The entertainment aspect versus the street aspect. Let's give an example. You have person one. He is from whatever gang he's from. You have person one and person two. Person one and person two are both from the same neighborhood. Blood, Crib, Hoover, Serrano, Nortania, whatever. They're both from the same neighborhood. Person one makes his career in the streets, gutting things down. He flocking. He jacking. He putting in work. He hitting the block. He hitting the cell. He hitting the pen. He hitting. He macking. He whoop, bow. He with it all. He doing it all. He striking on walls. He sold the woo-wops for the wooty band. He did it all. Person number two didn't do it all, but he did some of it. He's still a respectable member of that community and that organization. But person number two then gets signed to a major record label, and he starts as artists do, telling his story with a little bit more seasoning on it. You know what I'm saying? He put a little extra seasoning on it to make it taste better because he's telling his story as an entertainer. Person two by default becomes bigger in the world's eyes. You feel me? And he becomes more world known and blah, 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 because he has that stage behind him. He has that big push of media behind him. Meanwhile, person number one is doing everything by the book to be the best of what he could be as far as that community is concerned in the gang world, by street rules and all that. These two people are both fixtures and factors to their neighborhoods, but for two totally different reasons. And in the gang world, person number one will always supersede person number two because person number one really actually did it, while person number two did do it, but person number one did it. You feel me? Person number two did it on TV and all that, and you get a little comfortable, you kind of slide and you go do your thing, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that because you better believe me, person number two right here, big dog. Person number two, I'm okay with being person number two. Person number two, you feel me? That's this guy. But... you know what I'm saying? I digress. So I totally understand what Spider-Loc is saying. You feel me?
street activities only.
So nowadays, when somebody say, I'm the face of the hood, you basically You and everybody faces you.
And I'm gonna say this for those of y'all who keep asking me where I'm from. In this video, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I'm the face of my hood for sure, for sure. And what's my hood? TNN Trap News Network news you use and some knowledge you can't get in college. What you thought I was finna say something crazy on camera? Negative. Yeah, right. That's never happened. I'm the face of TNN Trap News Network news you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Big dog. Make sure you drop a comment, like, comment, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, become part of this rich Trapper Mafia. Yes, sir.
Is internet or media?
Levels and layers. That's another podcast that I'm developing with a female constituent, and I love that phrase because I think there's levels and layers. You can still be the face of a set and never touch a camera, which is the traditional way. However, with media being at the forefront of everybody's existence, you can also be the face and be representative and still, if you're really from a real section, you're gonna have to be tapped in with the actual face. But you can, like Bricc Baby, claim to be the face of because you are tapped in with the people that make the shit go round, and you are the one that everybody, because to a certain degree, I humbly accept, understand, and acknowledge I'm the face of the set. But I don't even gangbang. I try to get on these media platforms and separate myself from the set. When I say the set, I mean all of them, not just the 90s.
Bro.
But you know what I've experienced?
What's that?
All the reputables tap in with me with all the issues that they feel are pertinent or important to the set. If they want to make any public...
And who really wants that kind of responsibility, man? Imagine being at home with your kids and your kid has a science project due and you're really like trying to balance out just life because you work a 9-to-5 job or whatever you do it is to get your chili, and you making dinner and you've been working all day and you ain't even had the time to sit down and smoke a blunt yet, and then somebody from your neighborhood calls you and they want to politic about what this guy said about what this guy did and all that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you got chicken frying on the stove. You got a kid doing a shoebox diorama in the living room and all that kind of stuff. And this dude on your phone wants to politic with you about somebody who is number one grown and number two somebody who is, really nobody who even concerns you. And at the same time with the same situation, if you actually needed help on your rent or help on your mortgage or help on your light bill and all that, you can't call the person who is giving you all this drama and all this responsibility of being this political figure for grown men to actually help. That's crazy. We got to do better and put our words over the whoopties.
expression, they process it through me. So I'm not out here claiming to be the face of the set, but if you look through media or entertainment for the last 10, 15, 20 years, what else have we actually presented? Shout out to Zoe, till the homie came around. Shout out to Wine. There's been people in behind the scenes more so that y'all even know. But outside of that, I have to accept that without even claiming it. You feel me? So Bricc Baby might be more in front of. Now I'm glad you brought this up because you the face of your section without media. But had you got your same self in the position you're in now, creating content and got the same buzz you have, you would still be the face if you didn't have your actual resume to rely on. You would still be the face if you were a mascot. Like C-Mac was the face of the 5-5s, but we know he's not the politicker in the 5-5s. We know he don't call Nash shot, but he was the face.
All right, so
I bet I put that in a decent perspective now, more so than what you was thinking. C-Mac was the best example. I could have just did it with that. He's the face of the 5-5s.
Bricc Baby did an interview with, I believe, Karen Capone, and I think if given a chance again, he would reword it because I was confused. Like, okay,
What was his wording?
He said he was upset with YG, and he considered YG the face of the '60s because how strongly he messed with Nip.
And because Nip passed, he became.
And after Nip died, he still rep him. You know what I mean? But that's highly offensive to people from Rolling 60s to say a dude from Treetop is the face of the '60s. Just because he messed with this one individual from '60s real heavily, he might got other associates.
So I remember that interview, and I don't think that is what he said. Munchie B is not misquoting Bricc Baby at all. Munchie B is not misquoting Bricc Baby. That is, in fact, what was said. I think that's not what was meant. I think what was meant was YG, in Bricc Baby's opinion, was like an honorary 60 based off the fact that anytime there was any kind of celebration or, anything to do with Nipsey Hussle after his demise, YG was always front and center, you know, waving a flag for Nip. That was his homie, as he should be. So with that being said, because YG was who he was, it did associate YG with the fraternity that Nipsey Hussle was indeed, in fact, a part of, despite the fact that YG does come from an opposing side. Bricc Baby also went on to say that after the demise of Nipsey Hussle, YG began to hang out with some people who didn't necessarily have the deepest regard for Nipsey Hussle, who may not have been, you know, fond. I don't want to use. I'm gonna just say this for people who weren't fond of Nipsey Hussle. And Bricc Baby did in fact take offense to that, because it's like, well, now that he's gone, now you over here with these guys, but you was just over here with us. But in all fairness, those guys are actually a part of the fraternity that YG is from. It's a very tricky situation. It's a very tricky situation. Politics are hard. Words are hard, but politics are harder.
But this who we, you know what I'm saying, mess with
I
like
don't
that.
think a media relationship can take precedent over the actual culture and structure. So you may be correct. If that's exactly what Bricc Baby said,
Right.
that may be one he feel like he would take back. But I've seen Tom Brady on Sunday in the commentators say, oh, that's one he'd take back if he had the chance. So I ain't gonna hold the homie to no motherfucker.
That's why I said, I think if
that
he
might
was
be
able
one
to,
he took back. Yeah, it might be one he'll take back.
right, because me and we talk
He was
more
trying
often.
to make a point. He was trying to make a. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead and land that.
No.
That's important to the world.
Yeah, me and
People
him.
don't believe you know how to talk to 6-0s and have a cordial conversation behind the scenes.
Oh, no.
That's your reputation.
No. Hey, but see, they don't know going in and out of jail. You gotta have a some type of,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
dialogue, rapport, respect.
Yeah, you better know how to communicate. Then you can't come at the opposite sideways, or it's gonna go.
And why we try to eliminate emotions out of most of our interactions is because we know we play a deadly game, y'all. So when they get in them cages, the respect really gets immense, because we accept a lot of these dangerous conditions when we sign up for this. So it's not like a lot of the heartbreak that we suffer usually when we lose a loved one. It hurt. But the understanding of what's going on is so deep sometimes, the acceptance level is beyond the average citizens and civilians' mind. That's why I don't like to discuss a lot of these conversations with them, homie. They don't really get it, bro. They could look at two niggas in the ring, UFC, with cauliflower ears, bloody each other up, and then afterward they could hug, beat each other damn near to death, and they could hug and hold each other's hands up.
The reason for that is, and I say this being a fighter, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm big into Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, Krav Maga, boxing, and kickboxing. I do these things actively. If you think that I'm playing, go watch my lives, and you will see me sparring. I will kick you in your face really hard, and it guarantee will knock your teeth out. But I say all that to say, the reason why I am able to have somebody damn near beat me within an inch of my life, and then get up and shake that person's hand and, you know, hold their hand up if they're the victorious one, and they can do the same if I'm the victor, is because it's a genuine level of a warrior's respect. When I walked in that ring, I knew that he put in the same work to get there that I put into. And I know how much work that took. I know how much sacrifice that took. I know how much condition that put on your body. I know that he took himself to the pits of hell to dig deep to find something within himself that put him in that situation with a confidence. I know what that thing is like. And that's a matter of respect, man. And it's a warrior's mentality. You feel me? So it's always good to have a warrior's mentality and a warrior's gentleman-like respect for your opponent, for sure. Even if he's your enemy, he a warrior like you. People are like, my enemy a B, my enemy a B. You beefing with a B? Why would you beef with a B? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you, if he's your actual enemy, why wouldn't you at least have enough respect for yourself to beef with somebody who's a fixture and a factor like you? You beefing with non-factors? Everybody who was ever my enemy at least was a somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's that. I ain't never beef with a nobody.
But slightly darker deep into that same element, they don't quite get it.
Hey, like when we were just talking about the Don't Cuz Me situation, that needed to happen. That was a teachable moment. You know what I mean? Everybody probably look at it like entertainment and like, who's right, who's wrong, who looked at tough. But no, that was a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying?
To what degree? I agree, but why would you say that?
Because a lot of people that never been nowhere, they don't know that you go places or you just don't cuz or blood the opposite or things like that, or you know what I mean? And no. Some people stand strong on it and some people don't. You know what I mean?
But tell me this: the most volatile decision was made by whom?
Oh, in that instant?
Yes.
Me?
Okay. So, you know, everybody could have done better.
Love y'all.
better. But if we all out here
Hear my kids putting themselves to bed. I like that. You see how I can do my videos and whoopty bam, my kids put themselves to bed. They done brush their teeth. We done already said our prayers. I done already prayed with them. They done brush their teeth. They done wash their face. They done put lotion on their hands and faces and all that. Make sure they was oiled up. And they get into bed, man. They done set the alarm and everything. That's the type of parent I am.
in our home
Shout out to my kids, man. Hey, and if you watch my kids' soccer game today, I appreciate it, man. That was love. Thank you. I appreciate everybody who watched the live today and supported my kids' soccer game. I appreciate y'all.
to go get money and try to build ourselves into positions to get more money. And that's why we coexistence. Even if you was irritated to the max, you believed that and agreed next time you would handle it different. Even if you felt like he was 100% wrong in that moment, you would wait to do it slightly different.
Again, it was a teachable moment, and I learned. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said.
And Beezy, I am interested to know if there was more than one lesson learned. Do you feel like there was any room for you to have learned a lesson? And I want you to come and talk about this in the Black Box on Kicking Cack Being Boo, new podcast launch by me and my comrade Munchie B. We just getting started, y'all. We got a whole lot to do.
Everybody, stay tuned on that. We about to be lit on that.
All right, and that's a good place to end it, man. Be on the lookout for Kicking Cack Being Boo with Munchie B and Spider-Loc. That's coming out soon. Make sure y'all stay tapped in with that. Hit Spider-Loc, man. Show him some love. He is tagged in the description of this video and the last video, so show bro some love. Make sure you show Munchie B some love as well, man. Show them brothers some love. You see a lot of development. You got a neighborhood crib of the Inglewood family sitting together. Clap it up for them gentlemen. They using their words over their whoopties. Shout out to them. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use and some knowledge you can't get into college. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on over here on TNN Trap News Network. You feel me? Make sure you get into that. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6, Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money, Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My two singles, Start From Scratch and A Nightmare Before Christmas, are both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You, man. Mention Me as my newest single. That's out now. If you're trying to figure out how you can win $50, man, $100 two different ways, hit that little red dot and slide it to the left. You can figure out how to win you some of this good Chiliana we got going on over here at TNN Trap News Network. We giving away chili, man. And again, if we get to 8,000 subscribers before April 1st, I'm gonna give away $100. DZ-HZ5KG. You won $50, big dog. Hit me in my Instagram DM. Get your money, man. Come on, get your chili. We up out here to the next one though. Free Avenue Angel until he's free, and we gone.